Howdy y'all, Twitchonium here. I'm coming at y'all today with another Dominaria United quick draft. Let's see if we can open up something a little spicier than the last few. Well, I haven't done many of these, and I've opened the Haughty Djinn like 4 times now, so the universe really wants me to keep building decks with the Haughty Djinn in there. I don't know how I feel about doing that again, though. I mean, it's a fine card and a reasonable build around, but maybe we just take like Baird and just jump straight into like red-white aggro instead. Could be a thing. I think the Djinn is probably still worth it though. Yeah, not exciting to start off with something we've seen so many times, but seems like the strongest start. Following it up with a different Djinn, the Djinn of the Fountain, another big flyer we can play. Would have had an excellent start to that Boros deck, though. Probably the two most important pieces if you're going to try and build that type of deck there, but it's all right. We'll pick up the Djinn of the Fountain here, and we'll have start to blue flyers here. I don't think Founding of the Third Path is going to be good enough, even if we do draft the instant and sorcery heavy deck. It's still just fine. It's nothing crazy exciting. Although Shore Up is also unexciting. Ancient's a little expensive. Powerful, but expensive. Yeah, none of these are really just screaming to me. I guess we could take like an amplifier if we go in the red-blue spells direction. That's a pretty good one for that. Super unexciting pack overall, though. The green cards, I think, are the ones I actually like the best, but I don't know if I really want to commit to the green-blue route this early. I guess we're not really committing to anything necessarily. Yeah, let's take the Vine Wall. It's just flexible, finds us a land, fixes us if we try to do more than 2 colors. Ooh. Alright, rewarded there. Now we've got Niall, which has done great things every time it's been played against me. I'm sure we'll never get to make full use out of it, but that's all good. Well, now we can take the third path, or we could take a like Tide Turner or Snare Spinner just as reasonable 2-drops. Yeah, none of these have kicker costs, but blue-green is the archetype to have more kicker stuff in it, so I think I still will take the Tide Turner here over the spinner. Alright, now we can take the Yavimaya Sojourner. And we'll pick up any dual lands that share our colors pretty highly, just to hit the domain count. Now we can take another Vine Wall to make sure we've got our land situation set, or we can take an Espionage for just a fine draw spell. I think I like another Vine Wall actually here. And nothing exciting on this pack. I guess we'll take Gaia's Might and hope we don't have to run that. Now, Scorn I'll pick up. Wow, I could have still wheeled the Baird. That's... If I had only taken the Tori in the second pack. If that wheels too. Whew. One of these bots is going to have an excellent Boros aggro deck going. But yeah, I think we'll take the Scorn here. Counterspell. Actually, is this the kind of deck that's even going to want to cast a counterspell or be able to hold it up? Maybe not. I think we'll still take it over the Impulse, but that might be the wrong call here. Now we'll take the Scavenger. Shore Up is fine interaction. I think I'd rather have Colossal Growth. Neither one of them is exciting. Yeah, now we'll take the Interference here instead. Hopefully we don't have to run either of those. Scout the Wilderness we might run. Depends on what lands we end up pulling in this pack. Wow. Just an abysmal pack for green and blue. No blue cards other than Shore Up in it, and kind of the same thing for green. Just unexciting cards here. We'll pick up a Bog Badger. Actually, you know what? Let's take the land. Since there's nothing else crazy for us to take in that pack. Alright, now we can take a Bailoff, which is reasonable. Yeah, I think it's probably the best pick out of this pack for us. I mean, our colors seem open. They just have been extremely unexciting cards for them. Alright, now we've got an Illusionist, which is a fine kicker card in our colors. Now I think I will take the Impulse over another Turner or like a Scout the Wilderness. Suppose we can pick up a Badger now. Joint Exploration could be nice. Some of these are pretty solid too, but this is on color, scry 2, draw a card, put a land onto the battlefield. It just does a lot of stuff. Worst case, it's scry 2 and draw, which is still reasonable. Now I think I actually like the Gardener over the Badger. It'll let us, any of those odd kicker colors, we can use that to pay for. Just filler 2-drop here. Shore up. Let's take a Raft just because. Yeah. Not the most exciting draft so far, but definitely playable. Ooh, we got a last pick Scavenger. That's a good sign. What does this one do? This is just a card draw spell. Pretty solid one, though, it looks like. Definitely think it's worth taking here over the less exciting card draw. Yikes, just nothing for our colors here. Just filler stuff all around. Alright, Strider's a reasonable top-end play at least. Get another Illusionist. Another filler 2-drop. Yeah, this deck I don't think is gonna... It's gonna struggle to finish off opponents, that's for sure. I guess we'll just take all these Illusionists. 3/3 flyers might be our route to success here. We are going to have a consistent deck. We've got duplicates and triplicates of most everything that we would want in this deck, or that we've got at least. So yeah, not very many cuts we're going to have to make either. Alright, so we have got 5 cuts to make. I don't think we can afford to cut any of our top end out. Everything's going to need to be from the bottom end. The shore-ups are definitely some of our less exciting things. The counter spell, where did it go? Here, I think can go. We're not going to be holding up. We're definitely a creature deck. These guys are some of our less exciting 2-drops because we don't have that many instants and sorceries. That's 4, 5, 6. 6 2-drops still, and 3 1-drops I like. Leaves us 3 scavengers to go find our cards. We've got a number of flyers to get through in the air. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a rough one, I think, but we can see what happens. This is probably gonna mostly be like a 2 or a 4 or 5 drop. This will still be a 2-drop. This will still be a 2-drop. Yeah, so this is more what the curve will look like. What kind of kicker costs do we have color-wise in here? Guess we don't have all that many. We've got 1 black here. And then the green with the Illusionist, I think, is pretty much it. Oh, and then the green on Exploration, so... I'm a little tempted to cut 1 forest and add 1 swamp into the deck. Helps with our domain cards, like the Sojourner. We can find it with our Vine Walls. We still have some backup options like Gardener if we don't hit the swamp. Yeah, seems reasonable. We will not do the Djinn. Let's do Niall as our card art this time. And I'll see y'all in the matches. Welcome back. We are on the draw. And I think we're going to keep this one. play all the cards in our hand. The Illusionist can help us kick the Badger if we need to. Might even save the Illusionist. Nah, I think it's probably still better to get it down early. We'll see. We've got 3 copies of it in the deck. Let's just get a flyer down early. It's something we can start pecking at him with. Maybe it'll bait out some removal early here. Ooh, Ivy, okay. Pretty good start for them. Let's swing, hope they don't block, and then drop our Snare Spinner, I think. Yep. The benefits of having a 2-drop with reach. Assuming they don't just kill it here. Yeah, I'll make that trade. Not sure if they knew that the spinner gains power when it blocks. Let's play the Death Toucher, I think. We'll swing first, though. They'll get a little trample damage into it, but hopefully the Death Toucher will just dissuade them from wanting to attack in the first place. Alright, they are going all in. Looks like they've got an interesting Defender sub-theme going here. They are now showing 4 colors. Yikes. Need to stop drawing lands on our side. Alright, let's swing with our Illusionist first. I think I actually like kicking this on their turn. Yeah, let's not do that now. Could drop the Badger, but if they do stuff to our creatures or we need to trade them off, I'd rather have at least 1 creature in reserve to be able to drop down. Yeah, we'll find out if their very last spell in hand is a counterspell here. Ooh, Niall we will take. Vinewall will stick on the bottom. And we get to play a land. It looks like whatever their last card is might be removal. Oh, they milled our Jhin. More lands, of course. Let's swing first, and I can't imagine this is removal if they haven't already used it, but I'd rather swing first just to be safe. And you know what? Let's get this guy down now. He still trades with the Brawler if they do decide to attack, although we may just eat the 4 if they swing with it. Alright, they got a nice refill of their hand there, and we continue to draw lands and not our spells. Bit of a shame that they milled 2 of our flyers, but it's alright. Come on. Let's take the Scavenger. And hopefully our Scavenger can keep us drawing towards more action. This just puts it on the top, right? Yep. Probably swing with the Badger here this turn, since we're going to have another 3-powered creature coming down anyways, if they want to trade it off with their Brawler. Although, if they spend their turn just getting rid of our Scavenger, that's pretty okay too. Alright. We'll offer the trade and see if they've got something to say there. Alright, well, that was really the only scary threat they had on the board. If they tap their colony... Okay, now they've got a better scary threat on the board. But our Death Toucher also deals with that pretty well. Wow, our Djinn too. Well, we still hit a Scavenger because we've got like 3 copies of it. We'll get a Root Walla down. If they want to mill our Root Walla, that's okay. I was going to say, I don't think we have any X spells that this land matters about, but we actually do have that card draw spell. But at this point, we're drawing like 5 with it anyways, so I don't think the extra card's going to do all that much. Or the extra land. Alright, they milled our Root Wallet. And look, there's the X spell, so now it definitely doesn't matter. Our tiny flyers so far getting the job done. And now we lose. I don't want either of those on the top, but I mean, yeah. Brutal. Gonna lose to rare board wipe. We'll eat the 8 this turn, but gonna have to chump next turn. F it. Let's play our land. I'm not sure how our deck can get out of this mess. We don't have any hard removal on the deck, so getting rid of an 8/8 is going to be nigh impossible. Yeah, 4/6 isn't going to do it. And that's one of our bigger creatures. They've already milled the best of our flyers. Both of our Djinns are gone. We'll give it one more turn here, but I think that's probably going to be it. A little late for that one. That would have been so nice on that board state we had going earlier. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Otherwise, we're just gonna be trading creatures into their 8/8 over and over. Rough. Almost had that one, but that board wipe was a killer. See y'all in the next one. Here we are on the next round. We're on the play this time, and we're gonna have to mulligan this one. Our deck really needs to curve out 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and this is way too slow. Oh, I thought I hit mulligan there. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I did. Well, this doesn't go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, but it does go 2-drop at least, or have a 2-drop. And our colors. Gonna have to keep it and hope we draw into something good here. If we can get to Niall, she can help us make sure we keep hitting lands, or keep hitting action. Well, we need one more land here to make sure we can hit Niall. But we have some strong top-end stuff at least this time. Well, I say strong. We have some top-end stuff. None of this deck is really strong. Yeah, and they immediately have removal for our 2-drop. Hey, look at that. Maybe we can at least hit a land here. Sweet. They drop a slightly better wall. Thankfully, Niall can fly over it. For now. Probably jinx it. They'll probably drop that 4/4 with reach. Don't know this guy. Probably kills our creature, though. Yup. Always. Because of course they do. And we'll discard a card. Wonderful. Yeah, we'll just hold up our draw spells for their turn. Alright, let's impulse first. Ooh, what does our graveyard look like? No instants or sorceries. I think I like the Illusionist in that case, actually. The Raven Man. Yeah, it seems fine. We'll draw the land so we can cast it here. I think I'll eat the 3 for this turn. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have swung with that. I think I'm gonna ditch the Illusionist because they're guaranteed gonna use the Raven Man here. I'm pretty positive. Yep. Alright, now we'll chump. And drop down a Djinn. Our cards are on the table, quite literally. At least the Raven Man can't make us discard a card. Yep, definitely willing to trade this off now. And we'll hope our 2-turn clock in the air can do it. Although they've got the chump blocking flyer there. Ooh, yeah, if they have that defender that makes all the birds, we are probably just toast at that point. They might also have the one that just kills us. Let's see what we can draw. I guess we'll go with another Scavenger. At least they got 3 power. Ah, so they get to swing with a 5/5. Fair. Oh, and a 4/4. Oh, they get to do it all over the place. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I think that'll probably do us in. Well, we gotta play our card. Let's see what we top deck here. Yeah, none of these are gonna do it. Let's put them all on the bottom. Alright, we've got 5, so we have to be able to chump block these 2 for sure. This guy. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can't attack with anything. Rough. Need to get this card for my Arcades Commander deck, though. little hard of the cards here. Of course, now they get to draw for free every turn. 3/3 trades, and we'll take 3. And this gives it haste, right? Alrighty. That'll do. Just a tough start for this deck. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be an amazing one, but this has been a pretty painful start. I will see y'all in round number 3. Welcome back. We are on the play here with another hand that I really want to toss back because we have nothing until turn 3. Shame. Yeah, we'll keep this one. This deck really needs to not be mulliganing. It's already on the weaker side. It can't really afford to be doing that. And I just saw our some of our stronger flyers there that are going to get put on the bottom of the deck. Thankfully, we've got a number of ways to make our deck shuffle itself, so. Let's see if we can hit a island here. There we go. High chance they have stuff that makes us mill. Yeah, in these colors, but... Alright, we'll swing. I'm going to play the exploration, I think, first. Because then we can put the forest into play. No, you know what? Let's do the Djinn this turn. And then next turn we'll play this to puff up the Djinn's power. All the defender decks around. Alright, yeah, let's do this first. Yeah. They might mill our guy here, which is a bit of a shame, but I'd rather be able to play our 4/4 flyer next turn. Although this does attack through all of their walls really well. Keep swinging, see if they have removal yet. And I do think I'm going to actually drop this guy down first, because he can enlist our scavenger for an even bigger swing through all of their walls. Yeah, they're going to be able to mill us for a ton here. They can mill us for 6 a turn. If they can kill our Baloth here, we're in bad shape. At least in trying to outrace the mill. Alright, let's see if we can do it. If they've got the removal, they will for sure be using it on Baloth here. And now we find out what they've got. Almost guaranteed they've been saving something. Ah, tribute to Urborg. Alright. We'll play another big flyer down. Yep. They're gonna mill the heck out of us here, but if they can't deal with our creatures on board, then we're in good shape. And they more or less have to kill 2 of our creatures to be able to salvage this. Yep, they're going to sack their creatures. Makes sense. we manage to top deck into an instant or sorcery, I guess we only have instants. It won't matter though, because we finally managed to scrape one out. Awesome. See y'all in the next round. Welcome back. We are on the draw here with a super sketchy hand, but I'm going to keep it because the Vine Wall can help us draw into our blue source. And if not, any land gets the Gardener, which counts as our blue source. So I'm going to try this one out, but this might be our downfall here. Well, we naturally drew into our blue, so that's pretty good. I think I'm still going to take another blue source, though, just to make sure we get double blue for our cards that care about that. Not familiar with this one. Find a land, make a 1/1. Oh, yes, I do remember this one. I think we go... Not sure what I want to play here. We could do Root Walla plus Illusionist, but I kind of want to save the Illusionist until 5. Yeah, let's just drop the 3/2. Make sure we can line up our next draw. Yeah, I'll take another Illusionist, actually. I think I'll chump with this guy now. Tatiova. That is gonna be a rough one for our deck. Yeah, we'll get the Death Toucher down for whatever they pump up this turn, and then... I think I'm still holding on to these. I mean, 2 3/3 flyers might be our out for this game, and we can almost start casting them next turn. Hopefully they stick this on Tatiova. Yeah, this makes more sense. And blocking with Gardener here is a bit of a shame, but I think I'm still going to do it because we can still double spell next turn even if we don't get to kick our Illusionists. Didn't think that gave trample. Today I learned. Well, that's something. At least we can kick an Illusionist, but Tatiova is just going to eat our Illusionists alive. As soon as they get to 7 lands, they're going to start spitting out 3/3 flyers of their own each turn for free. Yeah, and they're only 1 turn away now. At least our Root Walla can become a 6/6, kind of. Oh, well. I'll definitely double block here. Tatiova's, I think, one of the things we just can't deal with in our deck. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop our Niall. I don't think a 1/1 flyer is going to do much for us. And we have to hold back on blocks. I don't see us getting out of this mess, though. Yep. And that's going to be the nail in the coffin right there. Well, deck did kind of like I thought it was going to, at least power level wise, but we did have some pretty unfortunate games for those first 2 still. So let's take a look at the deck and see what not to do in the future. What not to do. Don't draft decks that have absolutely no removal in them. Not that we really saw much of any in our colors anyways. Really, I think this draft kind of just came down to the fact that our colors were very open. I mean, obviously, look at 3 copies of these things. Just we weren't opening powerful things in those colors, outside of a few exceptions like Niall. But overall, extremely disappointed with this deck. And yeah, let's jump right into another draft. Appreciate y'all coming along on this one with me, though, and I'll see y'all in that next video. Take care, everybody.